welcome to my channel. If you are new, if you aren't, then welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you this extra long double tipped nail tutorial, but not only that, I will be showing you this cuticle application because I know a lot of beginners struggle with this. To start off, I'm using this protein bond and dehydrator by Nail Supply Glamour, which you can find on Amazon. Next, I'm going to be placing a small bead of acrylic on the natural nail. If you don't know why I do this, then I will link my other video above and you can go check that out. These tips that I am using are from the Attitude Shop on Instagram. I will link that below and they're in the tapered square shape already. I just double tipped the tips. If you need a tutorial on how to double tip your nails, then I will be happy to make a video. Just let me know in the comments below. Okay, so starting with the application, I'm using this Mia Secret color, and I think it's like neon yellow, but these acrylics just marble so much, so I don't really recommend it. So I'm not gonna tell you like the link because like they're kind of trash. But anyways, I was using small beads of acrylic just because it was marbling so much, but I'm just gonna apply this neon yellow throughout the whole nail. So when I encapsulate these nails, I'm going to be zooming in onto the cuticle area so you can see up close exactly how I do it. I ended up losing the footage from my other video on the design that I did for these nails. So basically, I just put foil all along the sides of the nail, and I broke up the foil by using the end of my brush as you saw in that video, and I'm just using a very small bead of acrylic to put the foil onto the nail. And make sure this is really flat so when you encapsulate, nothing is sticking out. Moving along to encapsulation, I'm using a medium-sized bead and I'm going to be placing it towards the middle of that nail and making sure the sides are nice and wiped, and I'm going to lightly pat and wipe the nail downwards. You don't want to put too much pressure on it because then it's going to cause air bubbles in your nails and you're going to have bubbles underneath your nails, which you don't want. So you're just going to lightly pat it and wipe it into place, making sure that your brush is nice and saturated with your monomer. The next bead that I am placing is going to be right where the nail tip and the natural nail meet, and I'm just going to be doing the same thing, making sure the sides are nice and wiped, and lightly patting and wiping the clear into place. Okay, so this is the cuticle bead. I'm placing it right below the cuticle and then lightly pushing it up towards the cuticle area, making sure it's nice and covered, and then wiping the very edge of the acrylic downwards. And here I'm just filling in any spots that are kind of dipped in, is right where the second tip is, just to make it stronger. For this nail, I am using this gray acrylic that I actually made myself. And if you need a tutorial on how I make my own acrylic powders, let me know in the comments down below and I will get that to you. But it's kind of transparent, so I'm using a lot of little beads just to make that color pop a little more. I'm using a lot of little beads of acrylic here just to establish that apex area so I don't have to make it when I go back and encapsulate the nail. Again, with the cuticle area, I'm going to place it right below it, and then I'm going to lightly push it up towards the cuticle, making sure that the area is nice and covered, and then I'm going to drag the end of that bead downwards. To cap this nail, I'm going to be doing the same thing as the other one, taking a medium to large size bead and putting it in the middle of that nail, and then the second one right where the natural nail and the nail tip meet, and then the last one as the cuticle bead. As you can see here, the nail slightly dips in, so I'm going to take a small bit of acrylic and feather it upwards and downwards to fill in that space. For this nail, I will be doing kind of a smoky marble look in an ombre type of way, and I will link my tutorial above so you can go check that out, but you can also just watch me do it here. But I'm using the gray first, and it's going to transition into white and then transition into that yellow color. If you find that your apex area is lacking a little bit, you can place a bead right where I put it and just lightly drag the end and the sides of that bead down, because you want to make sure to have most of the acrylic still there. And back again with the cuticle bead, placing a small bit of acrylic and lightly pushing it up towards the cuticle. Coming to the end of our full set, we are going to be filing the nail back into the shape that we originally wanted it. You want to make sure your sidebars are straight, just like that. No acrylic hanging on the side or anything. And then we're going to go over the nail to make sure it's nice and smooth. And then I'm going to come back, top coat it, and add a few extras. So wait to the end to see the final product. Make sure if you have any comments, questions, or requests for me that you leave those in the comments down below, and I will sure to get back with you. Bye. For this nail, I decided to add some 3D flowers. I will be making a tutorial on these and posting them around next week. So if you're watching this later on in life, I will have that linked above and you can go watch that after this video if you would like to learn how to do 3D flowers. As we come to the end of our video, make sure you hit that like button, share, comment, subscribe, and this is how they turned out. See you in the next video.